Hi, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa, and today what we are going to do is we are going to be sandwiching our quilt in the Easy Baby Quilt series. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the quilt from the quilt wall, and we are going to get started. So I'm laying down my backing face down, so the nice side is facing down on my table. And I'm getting my batting ready, and there is two sides to batting. There's a scrim side and there's a soft side. You want that rough side, which is called scrim, to face down on your backing. You want the soft side to face up towards your quilt top. Now all I'm doing here is I am just smoothing out the wrinkles. I want to make sure that everything is nice and flat. And I like to use these clips that you can get at either the dollar store or at Harbor Tool and Freight. And I use these to clip down my batting and my backing, just to hold everything nice and taut. Now I'm going to take my quilt top and put it on top of there. And I am just going to smooth everything out. You want to make sure that your quilt top is nice and flat, because when you go to quilt this, you do not want to have any kind of wrinkles or puckering in there. If you do, you could, excuse me, get puckers, and it'll show on the back side of your quilt. So you want to be careful that you don't do that. All right, so now we're ready to start pinning the quilt together. So if you used a spray basting spray, then you would have just sprayed all of the layers together, smoothed them out, and then your quilt would be ready for quilting. But since I like to pin my quilts, what I do is I just take a couple of pins and I just put them on the quilt so that I have them there. And I like to store my pins in this little Santa Claus tin can that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I store all those safety pins in there. I have big safety pins and I have smaller safety pins. I have straight safety pins and I also have curved safety pins. So I start by pinning in the middle, and I pin in every square. So I just start pinning in the middle, and then I will just work my way around the quilt until I have it fully pinned. All right, so I have the whole quilt pinned now, and I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut off the excess batting and fabric up at the top. And the reason that I do this is that it just makes it more manageable for quilting purposes. You do not have to do this, but it's a preference thing. So I prefer to do that. Like I said, it just makes it a little easier, a little more manageable to handle the quilt while you're quilting it. The less bulk that you have during the quilting process, the better. And so that is what I am doing here. And that's how you sandwich the quilt and pin it to get it ready for quilting. So now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this over just a little bit. I want to make sure everything is still nice and flat. You can see our pretty back on there. I'm so excited. And I am just going to roll it up. And then I will set it aside. And then next week when we meet again, I will be showing you how to quilt this beautiful baby quilt. All right, so I want to thank you for joining me on the Crafty Author today. And if you would like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. I have just listed a bunch of stuff on my, well, I shouldn't say just listed. I am in the process of listing a lot of things in my Etsy store. The name of the store is Crafty Author Quilts. And the link for that is also down below in the description box. So go ahead and take a look around there if you're interested in that. And that is it for me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps it to get seen, and it also helps me to bring you guys more great content. And that is it for me today. Keep on crafting, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.